Hello there! I don't talk that much about video games, but today I am going to discuss a very special one from my childhood, and one I would even put up there with the Super Mario Bros. Franchise. This is Crystal Caves. Created by Frank Madden at Apogee Games for the DOS operating system, this is one of the most enjoyable and fun computer games I've ever played. Never heard of it? Well, allow me to explain. Crystal Caves surrounds the adventures of Milo Steamwix, a miner who travels different planets going through various levels in a series of quests. Now, unlike a certain plumber or elf or hedgehog, Milo isn't trying to save somebody or stop the plans of an evil villain set on world domination. No, Milo's main goal is to collect enough crystals to profit on. He is pretty much just thinking on his own gain, and that makes Crystal Caves unique among other side-scrolling adventure games. In Crystal Caves, he thinks of one get-rich-quick scheme after the other, and that's the main reason he takes his spaceship, the Kiwi, to these dangerous territories. In these 3 games, you control Milo as he tries to collect all the crystals hidden in the levels. The first game, Troubles with Twibbles, is not only an obvious reference to a classic Star Trek episode, but was also released for free by Apogee. As per the company's policy, the other 2, Slugging It Out and Milo vs. the Supernova, had to be bought. Now, what's interesting about Milo is he only has one weapon at his disposal, a gun which he uses to kill the monsters in the game. Some can be killed in one hit, others might take a while, and for others, you might need a special pill that renders you either invincible or gives your bullets an extra oomph. Some monsters even leave a nasty sludge which you can jump over. You also have to watch out for these wiggling things, danger boxes falling on top of you, and poisonous mushrooms which drain your entire health. One particularly interesting enemy is a bird that actually drops eggs on you, and sometimes those eggs hatch and a baby bird comes out, though those can also hurt you. Speaking of health, another aspect that makes Crystal Cave so special is the infinite number of lives you have. When you enter each level, you have 3 chances to get out of there unscathed. Once you get hit those 3 times, you can just start that same level over again. However, if you want more points, you need to finish the level without getting any hits. To finish every level, you need to collect every single crystal, though along the way there are also treasure chests, fruit, and other little items that give you more points. Now, Crystal Caves may seem like any other shoot-'em-up game at first glance, but there's also a degree of thinking and puzzle solving involved. There are certain doors you need to open in order to progress through the levels, which means you have to find a lever to pull and open them. You also have to jump at a precise moment so you don't fall into any green sludge pits or other dangers. Now, something you might be thinking to yourself is whether this game has a great soundtrack. Well, you can forget listening to any classic electronic tunes here, because all you get are these sound effects. You could also switch them off if they prove to be too annoying. I like to do that and put music in the background while playing.
Don't you turn your back on me, don't you walk away. Don't you tell me that I don't care, 'cause I do. Don't you tell me I'm not the one. Don't you tell me I ain't no fun. Just tell me you love me like I love you. You know you do.
However, the most appropriate music to play is probably this one. Another reason why Crystal Caves is so great is that the levels don't repeat each other, as they have a different look to them. One has a rainforest setting, another looks like a construction site, and you have one where the platforms are all made of ice. By the way, you can shoot ice too. Then you have levels that get really creative. For instance, there's a zero gravity level, then one where giant rocks are falling everywhere, and another where you can choose if you want to play with the light switched off. Those are particularly fun to play. But overall, all three are highly entertaining games in their own right, and well worth playing. There's even an engaging story complete with cliffhangers that run through the series. You can even legally download the first Crystal Caves off of the official Apogee website. So, be sure to give it a shot. See you next time. That is a tongue twister. I should rewrite that line.